are you? It's Travis in here, and welcome back to our adventures with the Gnome Mage. Today, we are inside of Scholomance once again, farming Argent Dawn Rep. And we got another piece of loot, guys. Last episode, we did AQ40, and we got this belt here, Eye stock waist cord, 10 stam, 9 intellect, 1% crit, and 41 spell and healing power. And another item rolled out, but I didn't get it on film. That was the Boots of Epiphany, and we won that as well. 18 stam, 19 intellect, 34 spell and healing power. And then we enchanted it with minor movement speed. At the end of the raid, so we got pretty nice boots as well. Awesome run for us. But yeah, that was probably like the best AQ40 we've done. It's our first time getting 2 pieces in that dungeon. Got 3 items from that raid so far. The Burrow's Bracers as well. 10 stamp, 13 intellect, 28 spell and healing power. And we also have the Blood of Curanos. So we can do that quest. Show you guys that quest here since we completed the last one. We're doing like a quest chain in here. There it is, Kurtanos the Herald.
Blood of innocence, the purest blood used to appease Krastinov's master. It is with this blood that Kurtanos may be summoned. It is with this blood then that Kurtanos must be destroyed. Take the blood to the forge, place it upon the brazier. Kurtanos will come, he cannot resist. When he appears, unleash the fury and wrath of 1,000 innocent deaths upon him. Should you succeed, you will earn more than just our gratitude.
Freedom, dude. Do we have a paladin with us? I think this guy's joking. Too busy fear warding. Yeah, we got the blood, so we can do that quest. And I joined a guild, guys. A new guild. And they do DKP for loot. That's their loot system. That's dragon killing points. I've never been in a guild that has done DKP to decide who, to give out loot. See how that goes. I'll explain the system to you guys. I'm interested in it. I think it'll be fun to see how much items go for. And we can save up DKP to get certain items that we really want. So you get DKP every raid, and you get 2 dragon killing points for being on time to raid. You get 1 DKP per boss kill, and then if you're in the raid and you kill the final boss, you get 1 extra DKP. So, say for AQ40, it would be 11 DKP for the raid. There's 9 bosses. You get 1 extra for killing Cthulhu, which would make it 10, and then I guess it'd be 12. And joining the raid gives you 2. So you get 12 DKP from that raid. And then where you get a lot of DKP is when is the raid where you do Blackwing Lair and And also Molten Core, you get a bunch of DKP from that. We'll see how that goes. We'll get to save up our DKP and, you know, go for an item in Nax that we really want. I've never done that loot system before, so I'm interested in trying it, seeing how it goes. And I think the bidding will be fun and interesting to watch. Not only for myself, but maybe you guys as well. So that's why I decided to join this guild. I'll show you. They use an add-on. It's called CLM. Core Loot Manager. Hopefully we're okay here. All we do is show you guys this. Groups we're in's pretty loaded. But yeah, this is the DKP points for the entire raid. The highest amount is 355. And there's also, just so people can catch up, they have a 5% weekly decay of your DKP per week. So say you have 100 DKP, 5 DKP will be taken off every week. This guy has 300. This person will lose 15 DKP per week. So pretty much an entire raid's worth of DKP if they don't spend it. So you can't just hoard DKP, right? There's a punishment for that. Magister's Belt drop 6 stamina, 21 intellect, 6 spirit. These guys are going fast, bro. And yeah, the highest person is this guy named Camel. He's got 355 DKP. The highest caster would probably be this guy's Zix Nrid. 163. I guess they're just saving it up for Nax. And if you're a new raider and you raid for after your third week of raiding, they throw you 220 DKP just to help you catch up. So we're at 0 right now. But eventually we'll catch up. It'll take us around a month to get the 200 DKP or around there. If we don't miss a raid. And the item I'll probably try to save up for in Nax is Phylactery of Kel'Thuzad. Drops every time you kill him. And you get Mark of the Champion trinket. One of the best trinkets in the game. Well, for Nax, it's the best trinket in Nax. There's a physical DPS and also a caster version. The caster version gives you 85 spell power against undead and demons. It's really good in not only Naxxramas, but also any, demon boss fight in TBC. It's like a best in slot trinket. So we want to try to get that for Black Temple, because I do plan on playing the Mage in TBC as well. Mage is pretty much my main character now in WoW. Well, for this version of WoW, it's my main. Now, I'm really looking forward to Nax. It's going to be a lot of fun. Coming out soon. Might come out next week. We'll see. We do know that the phase is starting next week. I'm not too sure if the raid will be out. We'll have to see. But yeah, there it is, the DKP, guys. We'll see how it goes. I know we're at a little bit of a disadvantage. I think that's probably why they're having... Could be a little bit of trouble recruiting people because they know, I'm behind in DKP, so... But the cool thing about it is you can target items, you know what I mean? That kind of guarantees that you get it if you have the DKP to spend for it. And you can also see like the history of like what they've spent DKP on. Like this guy, a lot of stuff goes for 1, like if nobody needs it. I think that's why the hunter doesn't really... A lot of hunter loot, I guess people don't want. And this guy only has to spend 1 DKP to get it. It's another lame thing. Like, DKP I wouldn't recommend if you're like a guild that is trying to be a bit sweaty, right? There's some items that should go to certain classes over others. An example would be in Blackwing Lair. Like Nelth's tier. That should probably go to a Warlock, right? Helps them the most. They have the most hit trouble out of all the other classes, so trouble getting hit caps. So usually Warlocks get that, but in a DKP system, any class can get it. So I think it's a fun loot system for a guild that's not as serious. And this guild isn't really that serious, which is also kind of cool. You know, they're just trying to, they're not trying to speedrun or anything like that. It's just a fun guild. That's what I would call it, like a community-based guild, where they focus more on their community and having fun over, you know, trying to have the fastest clear time or stuff like that. They're not trying to be competitive, is what I should say. But they're also trying to, you know, kill bosses and get loot. You know, they don't want to just die all the time. It's like a happy medium, I guess you could say. But, yeah, we'll see how it goes, guys. Start stacking up that DKP next raid. Never been in, and then I'll get to say, like, yeah, I've been in a DKP guild. Did anybody get the... Oh, damn it. We're talking about the... Did I loot the boss? It's probably me. It's me. There we go. We got it. This guy's like, who's retarded? Who didn't pick up the key? It was me. But I'm not even focusing, right? Like, I'm just playing and talking about DKP. We got the key now. We're good. We're moving on. That's over here. A bit of lead. We are the key guy this time. We're never the key guy. I think they called it out. Would have been worse if we got to the door and we're like, who's got the key? And I'm like, oh, it might have been me. But yeah, that was good. It's good to find this guild. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And it's very transparent, right? That's one thing I like about DKP as well. It's you just know who's getting the loot. That's one issue with Loot Council, where like a council decides who gets the loot. Like when I was, you know, helping run guilds, I would do Loot Council, but it'd be transparent. You know who was up for the next piece. Like there'd be a Google Doc with like a bunch of pieces on it, and I also use this website called That's My Bis, and it kind of shows you who's up next for each piece of loot, and then who you would be contending with. And usually, if you have to contend, there's you just roll for it. There we go. Doors open. Just taking a drink while they wanted me to open the door. This guy's a pusher, man. This warrior. Trying to do. They're really farming this rep. You can tell. We didn't do the Cortona's boss. Just went right through that part. We'll do it another time. And this add-on's pretty cool. You can see the history of like how much items went for. This belt went for over 70 DKP to someone recently. Seen it in the add-on. Alright, Magister's Mantle dropped. 6 stam, 22 intellect, 6 spirit, and Frostbite Girdle. 15 agi, 15 stam, 10 frost resist, 5 strength. Not bad. Looks like we won that though. Hopefully we get the one. If it drops. Might be a few other people trying to get it though. We don't have this trinket on, so we've been missing out on Scourge Stones. Should make a Scourge Stone set. A farming for Scourge Stone set on Itemrack. This guy a Frost Mage? I think this guy's Frost. So we don't have to worry about it. You don't have to switch. Okay, good. Slow him down. Here we go, baby. Let's do another flame strike. Deathbone Gauntlets dropped. $14 stam, 398 armor. 10 defense, 4 mana per 5. Got a little disease on me here. Dark Plague, 38 nature damage every 5 seconds. Nice pull. It's a huge pull here. So you can hit him with this. Boss gonna die so fast. Go Scourge Stone. There we go, we got one. Nice, we got a Scourge Stone at least. Let's get a quick drink here. Yeah, it's a cool add-on. It kind of reminds me of GDKP. It's the only DKP I've ever done, but it's not about how much gold the person purchased. It's more about just like if you've been around long enough, you deserve to get a piece that you want. Which is cool. It rewards loyalty. But so does Loot Council, right? Like, if it's Loot Council, you're new to a guild, and you come in, like, at the middle of a tier, like, you can't really expect any of the good items, you just get whatever you get. So Loot Council promotes that as well. Necropile robe. We really want to need that. Hopefully we get it. We got it. Nice. Our inventory's full. That's not good. Let's get rid of some food. Did we get the robe? Yeah. There we go. We got 2 set Necropile. We just need 2 more pieces. We have a Necropile set. Guys jumped down already? Just make a mana stone. Mana gem, I mean. Can't make one while you're in combat? Inventory's full. Oh, yeah. Get rid of some water, I guess. Let's blow this guy up. Dark Rune dropped. Another Scourge Stone. Let's get rid of some water here. Yeah, pretty fast run. This is like probably the fastest run we've ever done. I would do another one if these guys... guys wanted to do it. Maybe I can get him to do the quest with the blood here. We've already done that quest. Cadaver's leggings dropped. 18 stam, 52 attack power, leather legs. I'll try to show. Yeah, see this DFT, this guy Varen, this druid. He saved up all of his dragon killing points. He spent 223 DKP on Drake Fang Talisman. That's quite a bit. And that's the thing, that if you're a class that's like that, like a class that would never see that item in a loot council, then DKP is the way to go. Because he pretty much just, like, you would never see a druid with that ever. They would always give that to, like, a warrior, right? Oh, nice. Got another Scourge Stone, one a Dark Rune. I think they're doing the... I forget what they call it. Thing where you gotta pass once you get one. Until everybody gets one. Pretty fair way of giving out Dark Runes. Blow them up. This Frost Mage is pumping, though. Corruptor Scourge Stone. Helm of Valor, 15 Strength, 9 Agi, 23 Stam, 8 Spirit. And Vigor of Steel, Vambrace's 2 plate items dropped. 7 Agi, 17 Stam. So these guys are pretty damn quick. Ask these guys, can we do quest? See if these guys are down to do it. Some of these guys want to do it. Wonder how far away these other guys are. A lot of RP to get him to come out, so. We'll be here by the time he flies in. What you got here? Awesome. And the Clutch of Andros drop Masterwork Cape of Defense. 9 stam. 19 intellect, 1% hit. Clutch of Andros. And a Corruptor Scourge Stone. There we go. GG. He's hearthing out. Guess we can turn this quest in. It's just outside. What if that gets us the key to this place? Not too sure these guys are going to keep going. We will see. Yeah, to over 200, that's how much we'll probably have to save to get the yeah, Mark of the Champion. Which is around say 2 months. The thing is, it took my guild back in 2019. It took us like 2.5 months to take down Kel'Thuzad's last boss in Nax. So
with the death of Kirtonos, a chapter in the
Mira's Song, really good
Scholomance
sword
comes to a
actually.
close.
Remember using
There is,
some on
however,
my
more to be done.
warrior for a little bit.
Others here are now aware of your brave acts.
I think I might have used this on the rogue too.
It is a piece of our own essence. It
In
will allow
hardcore?
you to
No.
communicate with
We
the
didn't do
other lost
dungeons,
souls
never
of
mind.
Caerdaro.
Pretty nice sword though. 9 strength, 9 agi, 40 damage per second. Nope, don't have any. Get rid of this.
With the death of Kirtonos, a chapter in the horrible tale of Scholomance comes to a close. There is,
There's 2
however, more
items.
to be done. Others here are now
Get rid of the
aware of your
water.
brave acts. Take this, adventurer. It is a piece of our own essence.
We
It
also
will
got
allow
the
you to
spectral essence,
communicate
allows
with the other lost
communicate with
souls
the deceased of Caerdaro. I guess we get another quest here. Where are the deceased?
Some were spared the anguish that memories provide.
Tell me about the Cult of the Damned.
The cult of the damned has grown large in scope. Nearly every city, from the capitals to the small hamlets and hovels of both the Horde and Alliance, have cult members hidden amongst their citizenry. Do not look so surprised. The cult only wears a uniform for ritual and ceremony. It is quite possible that you have interacted with one during your adventures.
We have to
and
kill
not
Ras
know.
Swaswhisper.
Is it? This has always been their method of operation. What is of greater value to Kel'Thuzad and the ever-growing Scourge army? A zealous living follower that can work their way into a society and then unleash a plague, destroying thousands, or a single undead trooper? Certainly, you cannot be that dense, yes, traveler. They live, work, and plot among you. The undead fear life just as the living fear death. It is not unusual for a sentient undead being to completely destroy all remnants of his or her previous life after having turned. Unfortunately, in order to create an artifact capable of reverting Ras Frostwhisper to a mortal, we must have a keepsake from his years among the living. You must venture to the ruined city of Stromgarde, Frostwhisper's home, and search for such an item. May luck be with you, adventurer.
Stromgard. The ruined city of Stromgard. Is that, what the heck is that? You picked up the quest, right? Yeah. Forget where, oh, Stromgard. Is that, down here? Yeah. Alright, well there we go. So one of these guys can't do more. I think somebody hearthed out. Should we just go do this quest? That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, we'll check it out. Let's say GG's to these guys and make our way out of here. We'll sell this junk we got. We'll see what this quest is all about. Yeah, over 200 DKP for that item.
I see with you.
Yeah, really, that's a lot. I'm gonna sell this for 5 gold. We'll sell this. Okay. Nice, we got the chest. We just need 2 more pieces. We got the legs in the chest now. It's got 22 stamina, 12 intellect, 12 spirit, and 8 spell and healing power. Get rid of that. I guess hold on to Spender that too.
For the Alliance.
Alright, let's go check this quest out, guys.
Where would you like to fly to?
Refuge Point Arathi. Haven't done a quest in a while. The human Raz Frostweaver, keepsake of remembrance. I wonder if we can even do this. I'll see how this goes. Yeah, I've been looking at this a lot. And you can sort it too. The add-on core loot manager, you can get rid of warriors if you want. Like say we only want to see casters. You can just do that. Get rid of healers too. This guy Varen, I think he's a feral druid. You got DFT, so the highest caster is this one. Also tells you how much they've spent, how much they've received. Tells you how much they've lost due to decay as well, 146. He spent 552. But yeah, we'll see how this goes, and then I'll have an opinion about it, because I've never checked it out before. Here's the history of what stuff got spent for. 99 DKP for Onslaught Girdle. It's not bad. That's usually a coveted item. Talisman went for 16. And stuff that nobody cares about, it usually just goes for 1. Right? If they want it. And if nobody wants it, I assume the guild just gets it and they disenchant. Pure Elementium Band went for 157 DKP. Really nice healing ring. I really like this. It's just, I don't know. There's ice stock. Oh, this went for 100.9 DKP, the ice stock waste cord. And each week you're getting around like close to 40 DKP, I would say, at the moment. So it'd take you over, 2.5 weeks to get this. Say 3 weeks of raiding. Farm enough DKP to get that item. Wonder how much Husk of the Old God's cheap. 2 DKP for that. Oh wow. This went for 174 DKP. Imperial Karaji Regalia. That's the weapon we were trying to get in the last raid. It's a nice weapon. And it gives you 2% hit. Really good for Warlocks. I'm not surprised a Warlock would spend that much on that. We don't really need that one. We have a lot of, like, different, weapons we could get. And there's strategy to it, too, like how you spend your DKP. There's probably some scummy stuff people do as well. Like, you could bid people up. I remember that in GDKPs as well. Like, somebody didn't really want an item, but they would bid up the gold on it, just so more gold would go into the pot. It's like a fake bidding war. I wonder if that happens in a guild like this. But we'll be saving. I'm a saver. That's one thing about me. But if we get to, I think once you get over, 200 DKP, it hurts. The 5% decay every week of 10 DKP, it's quite a bit. So once you hit 200, you kind of want to spend on something. I think you want to try to keep it under 200. You should probably try to keep it under like 150. Look at these guys. What are they doing here? Oh, they just killed a troll. They just killed a troll shaman. Let's buff them up. It's cool. It's like a little group of level 40s. And they're all doing a little PvP out in the world here. Horde gonna res here soon. Good job, guys. See what happens. Who's the Horde here? They got Orculina. Looks like they had a little fight with a shaman. I'm not too sure what this guy is. Looks like a warrior. Maybe a rogue. Alright, let's try to find the Keepsake of Remembrance. It might be over here. Is it up here? Search Stromguard for the Keepsake. That's all it says. Just search it. The undead fear life. You can listen to it one more time.
The undead fear life, just as the living fear death. It is not unusual.
I think if we go to all the spots, eventually we'll find it.
Completely destroy all remnants of his or her previous life after having turned. Unfortunately, in order to create an artifact capable of reverting Frostwhisper to immortal, we must have a keepsake from his years among the living.
I think they're elites.
We must venture to the ruined city of Stromguard, Frostwhisper's home, and search for such an item. May luck be with you, adventurer.
I think it might be better for us to go Frost here. We'll see if we can find the item. Yeah, there's still a lot of people leveling up characters. We checked all the spots. We checked the home. We went upstairs. Seems like everything is there. We checked that spot. Go to the other side now. I think that's probably down here where all the ogres are. They're all elites as well. There it is. Found it. Let's blow him up. There we go. The keepsake of remembrance. Can't read it. All the pages are torn out. All right, let's bring that back. And I like this way more than you're like sitting in Discord and then like the council goes up to another channel and they're like, all right, the council has spoken. This guy gets the item. I like this is way better. And there's a little bit of strategy behind it with the bidding. Which is I think that's kind of fun. So I believe I will enjoy it. But you never know. We'll see what happens. I know I'm at a disadvantage right now because, you know, there's people with an item or two above me for sure, but I don't really mind. They'll probably spend a bit soon, right? Or the DK gets a little... The DK becomes a little too much. I think having to over 300 is kind of crazy. You know, losing 15 DKP per week is it's kind of like just doing a raid for nothing. But if it gets you an item like DFT or like, you know, one of the best items in the game, it is worth it. I wonder if, I assume legendary items will probably be given out that way as well. I would assume. Let's fly out of here.
Where would you like to fly to?
That was good.
And we'll deliver this book. Looks like there's this quest chain. It's pretty damn long. We have to eventually fight Frost Whisper. So we won't finish that today. I'm just interested to see. Yeah, Eye of Cthulhu went for 70. That's the item that drops every week. Pretty nice ring from that. Just interested to know how much that costs. That'd take us 2 to 3 weeks. The thing is, if you wait though for a bunch of people to get it, it's just going to get cheaper over time. So what drops from it for us is the Ring of the Fallen God, 5 stam, 6 intellect, 37 spell and healing power, and it gives you 1% hit. Maze, one of the best rings you can get in the game. So you will eventually want to get that. This sells for a lot. It's another item we would want to get as well. Let's see what else sells for quite a bit. This is all the MC loot here. MC is like pretty cheap unless, you know, an item like Onslaught Girdle drops. Could probably get an Arcanist belt for 1 DKP if we wouldn't wear it though since we got the belt last episode. The Ice Stock Waste Cord. Prester's Talisman of Conivery was sold for 158. 30 agi, 1% hit. Neck piece. Rejuvenating Gem. Best, one of the best healing trinkets, sold for 85. Scepter of the False Prophet, 200. It's a healing mace, 187. Healing power, 3 mana per 5, 19 intellect, 10 stam. Yeah, we'll see how we spend our DKP, guys. See how this goes. I think we'll be saving up for Nax. But, you know, you do get tempted to bid on an item if it's selling for like a cheap price, right? Some people will dive in. If an item's only selling for like less than 50 DKP, I assume people probably jump in on it. And try to get it at a cheap price. I think the eye will wait for it, though. I kind of need to keep these rings for now. I don't have a lot of hits, so these ZG rings I'm going to hold on to for as long as I can. It gives us 3% hit, this combo here. So, can't really drop that yet until we get a little bit more hit. Like an alliance member got killed here. We still have that item, right? There we go. We can see him now. It's kind of cool. The human Ras Frost Whisperer. A keepsake of remembrance is a rare find.
I
Travis.
had doubted the possibility of such an item existing. This certainly opens up an incredible opportunity, one we must not squander. Prepare yourself, adventurer, for what I am about to ask of you will take you into the depths of hell. Upon tainted soil, the keepsake must be attuned. It is rumored that Stratholme is where Frostwhisper succumbed to the Lich King. Upon those bloodied grounds, he gave his life, freely and with motive, to become one of the Undying. It is those grounds that must be found. There is one, an undead dissenter of the Scourge, freed by the Banshee Queen, but loyal to the cause of the Argent Dawn. Find him, Leonid Bartholomew the Revered. He may know more. Seek out Light's Hope, adventurer.
Alright, so it looks like we got to go to Light's Hope Chapel to turn in a few quests. It's good. Probably eventually head there soon. But that is going to be the end of today's episode, guys. Next episode, we will either be inside of Zul'Gurub or we will be doing Blackwing Lair. But as always, guys, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.